guys, welcome back to Front Porch Catholic, where we talk about the grit and glory of domestic life on our Ohio hobby farm. And today I am actually going to be really farm oriented because I have some really sad and kind of devastating news that I came upon, and I thought I would share it with you because there's not much that can be found out there about this particular subject. And when it happens, sometimes it's just good to know that it's not your fault that it happens, and just to kind of understand some of the details around it or some of the mystery, just kind of appreciating the mystery around it. This is the second time that this unfortunate thing has happened on my farm, and I'm finding myself a little bit unexpectedly emotional about it for a couple reasons. But first, to tell you what happened, I came out here to do chores. I'm up in the hay mow, throwing hay down the hay chute that we have that goes right into the stall. And I came out, fed all the animals, came to the donkeys last. They were all waiting to be fed. And I look in and I see a stillborn foal in the stall. And I am feeling really just sick to my stomach right now for a couple reasons. First of all, I don't even know how to list them out. But with donkeys, it takes 12 months for a donkey to be formed and to be born. So that's a really long time to wait on a baby, and there's only one baby that comes at a time. So if you're lucky, you get one full a year, and sometimes you just make your breeding schedule such that a genet will get a rest in between breeding seasons, which is good for her. So this is I didn't know that there was a foal coming. We actually weren't sure that any of our genets had been successfully bred. We've just been making a couple changes with our herd, and so I didn't know that anyone was in full. I didn't just know that I just didn't know if our Jack knew his job yet, because I didn't see any covers, and that's the term meaning successful breeding. I didn't see any covers. I just really wasn't terribly attentive this year because I just had a baby myself. So I didn't see it, and we just weren't sure. So it's kind of serendipitous to know that he does know how to perform. On the other hand, we have a genet who miscarried, and we have a foal that will not be running around in the pasture this year. So I needed to pay a special attention. Actually, I first need to find out which genet miscarried. I have to look closely and see who shows signs of having had a foal just now. I threw some grain out into the paddock just to distract them, because when I came in, I wasn't expecting to find what I found. She had given birth, she had foaled in the stall. So I just wanted to take a closer look and see what's going on. So I sent them out with grain, threw down some hay, and thought about this more. And I actually was able to remove the foal from the stall. So I want to look more closely at this foal. The foal is about, I don't know if I'm going to show it or not, guys, because I appreciate seeing this, but I'm not sure that everyone wants to. Maybe I'll put something else up or on our Facebook page. I'll look in the show notes. I'll tell you what I did. Or maybe I'll just cut this whole part out. I don't know. This is such a weird thing to experience on a farm. So the foal is about, I would say maybe 1.5 feet long. But that's kind of hard to tell because when they're in the womb, they're kind of, their heads folded over and their legs are curled up and their ears are pinned down. And he or she, I'll find out the sex of the donkey foal. He or she looks like they might have been spotted, which makes me think it came from Holly Dandy, our genet. And you can tell that because the spots actually are on their skin, and they grow out in the hair, of course, too. So I don't know, I have to just kind of study this foal, see what happened, see what's going on with my genets. And I just don't know. I mean, it's such a mystery because you just don't know what went wrong. Is the genet, undernourished? Is she mineral deficient? Was the foal just not going to make it? Was she under stress? I don't know. I'm just so baffled. But this is part of farm life. I just feel really bad. And at the same time, I know that it's not anything that I did wrong. It's just part of nature. So, anyway.
It's going to get buried in the hay field where it's going to get absorbed by the hay that feeds the donkeys. Interestingly enough.
That's kind of poetic. Well, we examined the foal and discovered, well, first we decided not to show it on our video, just to keep everything family friendly and respect people's sensitivities. But it's part of farm life, you got to deal with it. So we're out here burying the foal in the hayfield, and we discovered upon investigation that it was a genet foal, which makes the loss particularly distressing because genets are very valuable. She was spotted just like the genet that I believe is her dam. I also examined my genets and made sure that they were all healthy, eating, drinking, weren't showing any signs of fever. And the one who I'm suspecting miscarried, we're paying special attention to her, helping her to just kind of power through this extreme physical change. So anyway, gonna bury this foal, decide what to do about our herd. As far as herd management goes, knowing that a genet miscarried could impact what we choose to do with her. Will we try to breed her again after a recovery period and see if we have better success with her? She has no problem getting settled in foal. I mean, she's had several foals already. It's just kind of mysterious that it's happened, so we're not really sure what the problem was. But the mystery and the question remain, like, is she worthy of keeping in a breeding program, which is what we have here, or should we sell her as a pet? It's really just hard to know. So we're going to try to do what's right for her right now, which is just help her recuperate, wait till spring comes, see if she shows any signs of heat, and maybe expose her, maybe not. We'll just have to see. So, what are your thoughts? Any thoughts? I know you bury a lot of animals because that's just part of farm life.
Yeah.
You do the burying, not me.
It's never a good day, though.
Mm-mm.
Never like to do that one.
No.
Not those little bitty things.
No, how do you think she was?
Oh. Well, donkeys gestate for about, 11 months, 12 months?
12 is the average, 11 to 13.
I don't think she was even halfway. Maybe
Really?
halfway. I guess they grow a lot at the end, but she might have just been halfway.
Halfway?
Maybe a little, I don't know. Hard for me to say. I don't have enough knowledge to really make an educated statement on that one.
Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully we'll have happier news in the summer. We might have another genet in foal and have a surprise foal. So that could be great. But in the meantime, we'll just get this genet in good, healthy, working order and move along in the farm. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you like and subscribe despite some of the sad stuff we gotta share. But hopefully it'll benefit somebody. See you in the next video. Bye bye.